Hi everybody, welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. You know, it surprises me how many people comment on our stuff that aren't members of NACA that have no idea that there is a CNA association, our association for CNAs. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about membership today and what's in it for a CNA in NACA. NACA membership, what's in it for me? There's education, there's support, there's networking, there's recognition, there's advocacy, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. There's no way that I can condense the meaning and the value of NACA membership down into a 10-minute video. So we're just going to hit on the tip of the iceberg today, and that way you guys can kind of see, especially those CNAs that aren't members of NACA, what you can really gain by having a membership with us. The first one is education. The standard membership is 12 hours of continuing education. That would be, so say you left your facility for 2 years and did home health care, but you didn't work for a home health agency. You would still need those 12 hours of in-service education in order to maintain your certification. So in the standard membership, NACA includes those 12 hours of education, and they are approved throughout the United States. The next membership would be the Premier membership. That includes the 12 hours of continued education plus the NACA preceptor and the geriatric care specialist. The NACA preceptor course is in itself its own essence. It has personally taken me from being a CNA to a professional CNA. I'm sure you guys remember that story if you've seen any of the Katie in the Morning segments. I do have a tendency to mention that because it is my favorite course. But the geriatric care specialist course is also included in that, and that is exactly what it sounds like. It is a course to make you a specialist in geriatric care. The next thing that is included in our membership, or one of the perks of our membership, is support. Now, the support just doesn't come from our team, it comes from other CNAs too. But a few of the things that we have with NACA as the NACA team within office is there's the Pure Chat feature, which is on our website, where you have the opportunity to chat with the coach in real time. Facebook, of course, you have access to all of our team members on Facebook. The facility team coaching, that would be our professional development coaches interact with teams in facilities that are sponsored by their facilities throughout the month, kind of get up to date on what they're doing, if they're having any issues, and some things that they can do to improve within the facility itself. We also have the individual membership coaching. That's with myself. So if you guys have any issues, if you're not with a facility sponsored membership, but you're an individual member and you're having issues in your facility, you can also reach out to the office and talk to me personally. I'll give you any advice. If there's any questions that you have that I don't know the answer to, I will definitely do some research until I know the concrete answers to that, and then get back with you. The next thing is the Resource Center, which is on our website, and you can find several things in there, including the regulations handbook. There is the NACA Edge in there. There is just so much content in the Resource Center itself. So when you become a member, you will receive an email from myself, which includes the password to the members only section of the website, and that's where you can find the Resource Center. The next thing that is included with the membership, which I think is very, very important, especially nowadays, is networking. You have access to thousands of CNAs who understand and support each other, and access to a professional development coach. I want to kind of go over just a little bit in more detail about the networking between CNAs, but we're going to take a short break and then we'll comment more on that. Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. Today we're talking about the value of a NACA membership. And I just wanted to kind of go back and touch base a little bit more with the networking. And I'm not talking about like an email process to between the office and members themselves. I'm talking about CNAs getting out there and connecting with each other. There's been some things that we've seen happen within the last year after developing the individual memberships among CNAs that we've never seen before. We had like the Christmas card thing going. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. We had CNAs all across the country posting pictures of Christmas cards that they've received from other CNAs from other states. That was just kind of a cool thing to see. We've also had some incidences, I shouldn't say incidences, some circumstances where CNAs have been a little down on their luck. We had a member that had to bring in members of their family to support for a certain period and kind of ran low on funds, had to quit their job to stay home and take care of the younger members of the family generation. And CNAs from all across the nation kind of like started a GoFundMe account to help support her until she got back on her feet and was in a better place with her family. It's crazy the amount of support that we can give to each other, and NACA provides that platform for CNAs to connect and intertwine and network and ask questions and get ideas and share knowledge and skill bases, and it's incredible. And then another thing that we have with our membership in itself is recognition. There is several forms of recognition when it comes to NACA. There is the NACA Edge newsletter that comes out and it highlights different CNAs for the month. The social media highlights, if you guys send me pictures, if you're a member, I would love to write an article about you. There's the blog, which I didn't include on the slide, but members can write blogs and send them in to be posted on our website. CNA Fest is a huge recognition tool, which is coming up August 21st and 22nd. It's pretty much a 3-day adventure for CNAs where you can like come and meet each other and get those continued education right in person live there, do like outside activities, zip lining, rock wall climbing, kayaking, plus like the breakout ventures at night where NACA staff members will be doing individual projects during the night, campfire. It's really a great experience. If you haven't been to a NACA conference or a CNA Fest, I'm telling you, you are missing out, buddy. And then, of course, there's the Key to Quality Awards Banquet, which is held during CNA Fest, but this is like the Grammys for CNAs. There is everything from, Devoted Service of Excellence. There is the Preceptor of the Year. There is the Bobby Hartgrave Rookie of the Year Award. There is Leadership Team of the Year. There's Facility of the Year. There's CNA Member of the Year. There's NACA Champion of the Year. There's all these categories that CNAs can be nominated for by their peers, by their residents, and by themselves. Like, you can nominate yourself for these awards. And when I say awards, I don't mean like a printed off certificate that you can hang up on your wall. I'm talking like a cut from glass key. It's about an inch thick. It has the award that you won engraved in it, along with your name and the year that you won it in. It's a crazy, elegant, huge. It's like the Grammys for CNAs. I can't explain it other than anything but that. And then the last thing, what I wanted to cover today, like I said, I can't cover everything that's in a membership, but these are just kind of the big guys, the big playing cards, is advocacy. This association works day and night to help CNAs across the nation gain knowledge, recognition, and opportunities that CNAs have never been entitled to before. Visiting the Capitol Hill was one that we saw last year, where CNAs got to go out and advocate for their residents. If there's a big issue in CMS, NACA's there to fight the good fight for CNAs. If there's any breaking news, NACA's there on CNA TV, which you're watching right now, to cover that news. If there's those constantly evolving regulations, NACA's putting that information out there for CNAs to be the first person to get it, because CNAs should be the first people to get it. We're there at the bedside, 90% of the frontline staff. We should be the first ones to get this information, not administrators, not DONs. If we're the ones that are working with it, we're the ones that need to mold it and learn it and put it to good use. So those are just a few of the things that come with a NACA membership. If you're interested in joining NACA, just go to our website, www.nacacna.org, and click on the membership tab. If you have any questions at all, just go to the Peer Chat feature in the right corner of the website, click on it, and then type your question in there. If there isn't an operator on there, it sends an email directly to me, so you will have a response within 24 hours. I thank you guys all for joining me, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow for Katie in the Morning.